vehicle failing to yield right now. Our deputy tried to pull him over, now it's taking off on him.
We just turned north now down the dead end dirt road, gravel road.
You got passengers in? Where's
Everybody out. Face down right here.
Hey, let's clear out from the car so we can bring the dog out.
I was right here on him. I didn't see anyone get out. And the car was still closed when I got out.
No, he did.
I was right on top of him when they crashed through here.
We went there and didn't see anybody run.
Door never opened. I was right here.
What does driver look like?
He looks Mexican.
How old?
I don't know his name. I don't know him.
You don't ask his name. You ask how old is he? Is he 60, 50, 25? How old?
Older, like your age, like older.
You can tell us what he looks like.
He looks like a Mexican.
We weren't driving. Like, it was that Mexican dude.
Okay.
Please, I'm not a driver. I'm 19. I work at Sizzlers. I'm sorry.
We're going to toss you in the car, okay?
Okay.
So yes or no? Was Aaliyah driving the vehicle?
Yes.
Yes?
She had warrants.
Okay. Which is why she was running.
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever tell her to stop at all?
Yeah, I told her to stop, to pull over. She didn't want to pull over.
So I got some bad news. Wendy told us you were driving the car. And
She's lying.
And you were running because you had warrants for your arrest.
This car, it failed to signal when it made the left turn on the street up here, and it looks like it's backing up and trying to make a weird three-point turn. And we're gonna stop it here. Is there anything illegal in this car?
No, sir.
Is there any weed in this car?
No, sir.
Am I gonna find anything in that car?
No, you can search it. Tie that bitch up.
Okay. What'd you throw, dude?
Sir?
What'd you throw?
What I threw?
Is there anything over there?
I'm telling you what I did like that.
You stupid, dude. Listen, you just turned a misdemeanor possession of marijuana into a felony tampering with evidence.
Man, you can't be serious. Like he said, I threw some, I pulled up my goddamn pants, bro. I'm telling you the honest God truth.
No, you're not. Check right there. You see that red light right there?
Well,
That's called a dash camera. They don't lie. I mean, this ain't my first day on the job, okay? This is the video. At one point, he actually turns around and looks at the dash cam. Did you know that red light was the camera?
Yeah.
Is that why you scooted over a little bit?
Around to a domestic dispute between a brother and a sister. It's just down the road here. He's trying to break down the door. He's got a crowbar in his hand.
I think he's down there with the door open.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, that's where he's staying. And he's busted both of my locks, my front door and my back door.
Is that him right there?
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Stop. I said turn around.
That's where I live.
Turn around.
That's where I live.
Okay, you're going to go down on the ground.
No, I'm not.
Ready?
You're gonna shoot me?
You're going to...
Don't manhandle me, dude. You better slow your roll, bro.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. I live there, man. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Get in the car.
Have a seat. No, I don't want to get in the car.
Okay.
You gonna make me get in the car?
Yep.
All right, I'll get in the goddamn car.
What'd your sister kick you out for?
Well, you won't believe me, but
Try me. Come
my
on.
mom says menopause.
She's saying that you had like a crowbar.
No, I had a little tiny bar. I mean, like a little screwdriver, but my keys are right here because I just wanted to see my dog, bro.
Do you think I could show him his dog real quick?
Rascal's crazy.
Can I give it a try?
Yeah. Rascal, come here.
Crazy like he's going to bite my hand
Yeah.
off?
He bites me, and he bites him. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, buddy.
It's okay.
Hey.
It's okay. It's okay.
You willing to come with me, buddy?
It's okay.
I want to give him a last chance to see his dog before he ends up going to jail. Do you want to say goodbye to your dog?
Dude.
All right.
Rascal. Love you, baby. Don't take me to jail, please.
Got a vehicle rolling through the neighborhood, staying off of main streets that didn't use its blinker. We're going to pull him over and talk to him for a second.
That's what they're pointing me to.
She just lived right here.
I understand that, but when the police start pulling you over, you pull over. You don't keep driving home. Okay, well, whether you pull over here or pull over there, you still don't have insurance, so go ahead and pull over, okay? All right, let me get your license and insurance, okay? Or your license. Let me get your license. You don't have any kind of... Do you have any kind of Texas ID on you?
With my fiance.
Is he here?
Are you happy?
Is this your boyfriend back here?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sir, go ahead and wait inside for me, okay? You don't need to come over here.
You got it.
We had already been fighting, so that's why I left. And he stuck a White Castle scorching hot hamburger in my mouth while I was laying in the bed. And I told him I didn't want it because I have this cut on my lip. He's just been trying to control me.
This is your house, correct? And you don't have access to get into the house if it's locked.
But I have money. I can go to a hotel.
Come open the door. Talk to us.
I have warrants out for my arrest. You gonna arrest me?
Okay, well, we're going to have to get that figured out.
Come out here right now.
You can step out here. We're going to come out here.
Don't hurt me. I'm glad you're proud, girl.
Listen to
We're
me.
not getting married.
John, listen to me.
You
Stop.
blew it. You blew it.
Stop. Okay, let's go to the car.
Yeah, it's over.
All the money that I paid.
That ain't about money, Carrie.
It is because I worked my ass
You
off.
didn't have it all. We're done.
We're not trying to prolong this any more than we have to.
You won.
Hey, that's not what this is about. Stop. She didn't want us here any more than you did. She just then quit looking at her. I'm not going to listen to you stand out here and yell and scream at her anymore. I'm tired of listening to it.
You're not going to convince me of nothing.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just letting you know this is on you, not her.
We're done.
So take some responsibility for what you've done, okay?
Responsible.
Yeah. Stop.
We haven't fun yet.
Yep, we put this on your head now.
You're in a helmet because you kept banging your head, and we can't have you do that.
He has equipment violation. His headlights out. Stop him. It's more of an informative stop. A lot of times people aren't aware that they'll have a tail light out or headlight out. Oh, he's running. We're turning in Lexington. Bailing on foot. Don't move. Stop right there. You're going to get tased. Taser, taser, taser. Get on your face.
Okay.
On your stomach.
Yes, sir.
Do it now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, officer. I mean, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Okay. Why are you running tonight, man? All you had to do was stop.
The dumbass bitch told me, she said, this is a stolen vehicle. I said, no, it's not. She said, yeah, I took it from some guy named Johnny.
Yeah.
I said, well, what do you want me to do? And she pointed the gun at me. She's like, just go. She's like, well, here's the gun. She throws it in my lap. I freak out, officer. I just get out and I take off running.
I understand. You know, he said that female tossed the revolver in his lap, and then at one point he said she pointed it at him. But, you know, when I see it there, very unlikely she tossed it into his lap, and then during that chase, conveniently tucked it perfectly into the door jamb in its holster.
We're going to stop a car up here. One of the detectives saw it cut through a parking lot to avoid a traffic light, which is common for stolen cars in this area.
Where are you guys headed now?
Right up the road.
Up the road?
Yeah, I don't know the area too well, so I was just giving directions.
Probably not. Why are you shaking so much?
I'm not shaking.
Yeah, you are.
Can you just do me a favor and step to the back of the car for me?
Sure.
And they were going home to West Milford tonight, so I told them that I would take a ride home with them.
To buy some drugs?
No, I don't shoot no drugs, sir.
Oh, look, a needle.
A needle?
No way.
Oh, another one. 2 spikes.
Guess what? We found drugs in the car, and I would have been willing to bet my paycheck that I was going to find drugs in my car when I came up to this car.
I did not know there were drugs in the car, honestly.
You didn't know?
I did not.
Nobody knows anything. Come on up here, man. Why are we in Patterson?
You
came here with these guys to buy drugs.
Shouldn't have came down here. That's what I'm trying to say. But
So where's the heroin in the car?
I don't know.
Did you guys just buy it?
I think she did.
So where is it? It's on her?
I think so, dude. That's because I don't want to be charged with anything, dude.
Do we have a female officer available? One of the guys says she probably has heroin on her.
That was dumb. How many times did I ask you if you had a needle on you? The second time I did say yeah.
Looks like it's going to be 3 bundles of heroin, which is about approximately 30 pieces.
How was he?
Just so you know, your boy sold you out because he told us that you had the heroin on you. His main objective was to tell us what we wanted to know, so we'd let him loose.
We're headed to a call for service on malicious destruction of private property. Between neighbors' dispute, seems like one of them smashed out the other's window.
And I went in there to tell him that dinner was ready. And I saw the guy next door stand up and say, I know somebody in there stole my watch, and threw something and crashed the whole window out.
How much do you think all this damage is going to cost?
Well, that window alone is gonna cost about $700 or $800 to replace.
Okay. We've been missing this watch, dude, for about, I don't say about 4 or 5 months. And we tell her today about it, and she's like, yeah, Dave gave it to us. What happened with the windows, man?
I threw a tamale at it.
A tamale?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Right now, they want to press charges for the whole property damage. Okay.
For the window?
Yeah, so you're going to have to go to court. So he's being arrested for a gross misdemeanor offense due to the property damage, all right?
Does he have a warrant?
He also has a warrant out for his
That's
arrest.
what I figured everybody does.
Oh.
Probably that,
Tamale.
and that right there.
Tamale.
But that person must be a really horrible cook if that was hard enough to break a window.
Usually we find people hanging out in the cars in this little parking structure, and here's one over here now. So we'll stop and talk to him and see what's going on.
You have your ID?
I'm a registered guest. I have a room here.
Okay, I'll just go with your name and all that stuff.
This is harassment. I did nothing. I'm a registered guest. You guys came in here. I gave you.
Sam 7. Does it show an end date or anything?
I gotta work.
So,
I'm not in violation of my probation. I'm not on.
You have to go with our search.
I am not on probation. I'm not getting out of this car. I did nothing wrong. I need to talk to the sergeant, please. Captain something.
You're on probation for our records, okay? We checked it twice.
We found crack cocaine. Looks like he was cutting. He also has a scale for sales, baggies. So it confirmed our suspicion he was up to badness here at the hotel. And we're going to do a probation search on his room. So, Sheriff's Office! You're not under arrest or anything, just being detained.
Okay.
Your friend, Brandon, he's on probation, so we can search his room. What kind of car do you drive?
I don't have no car.
Whose keys are these?
That's a Chevy Key. So
And I don't have no car.
We found the keys, came out here to the parking lot. Here we go. Here's all the drugs. Little side compartment has all the little bindles for individual sales. You said the keys didn't belong to you. Looked inside the car, found out the car was yours. Well, you're going to Santa Rita for...
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
What about the drugs in the car?
What drugs, dude?
The ones that we found in the car. The ones right underneath the driver's seat.
When the passenger, when I go to say I'm not on parole or probation, there's no need for you such.
So the drugs are going to disappear, or what happens to the drugs found?
134th and the Avenue on King. I had a license plate number's vehicle in front of us. The registered owner is coming back suspended in 3rd degree. So we're gonna go ahead and stop and talk to him about that. What's up, man? Hey, what's your name, CIO?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
All right, your driver's license is suspended, man. That's why I stopped you. Yeah. Get out and walk to the other side of the car. Why are you sitting down? Stand up. I didn't say sit down. Take your car.
72nd and Pioneer with Adam 51539.
You're dumb. Why don't you go down to the courthouse and get a concealed weapons permit?
Couldn't afford it.
You can't afford it. There's $60. But we don't catch the bright ones. This one was no Einstein with a gun falling out of his pants and drugs in plain sight, sitting here in the dashboard.
Hey guys, what do you got? And we got a subject. He's on parole. So we got information that he's selling methamphetamines out of his house. Okay. Sure. Get that hand back. Knock it off.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
Oh, man. What'd you dump on me?
I do nothing, sir.
Why are you getting all froggy when my partners are telling you to put your hands up? Keep them away from your waistband. I haven't done nothing, sir. Oh, there we go. Looky there. Oh, by the way, you're under arrest. He's on parole. And he wrapped up looks like a stolen gun here.
A few nights ago, one of our businesses here got broken into.
Yes, sir.
And you happen to have some of the merchandise from that business in your car.
Some of the items stolen were work belts, tactical work belts, and that's exactly what we have here. It's even got their name on the box.
I've never committed a crime in my life.
You're on probation?
Yeah.
How'd you get on probation? You volunteer for it?
Volunteered.
You volunteered to do 12 years probation?
Yes, sir.
For burglary?
Yep.
Okay. And I'm supposed to believe that? Well, maybe you'll go ahead and voluntarily admit that you stole this stuff and voluntarily go to jail.
We're going to be arriving. A gentleman broke into somebody's house and called the owner of the home. Said he's waiting inside for her to arrive with a, he's got a shotgun. He's waiting for her to come home, so.
He broke in a window up by, there's an apartment above the garage. And he called me from the phone, which is also a line in the house.
Right.
And then when he saw you guys coming, he left.
Is Will home?
What did I do?
Oh. You were in her house. Let's start with that.
Her window was open.
It doesn't matter. Okay, you went over to the house. You called her from her house phone, told her that you're waiting in her home with a shotgun.
I was there. I sat out there for her house for about half an hour, and then I saw her window was open.
You know what we call that? We call that stalking. Do you even own a shotgun?
Huh?
Do you even own a shotgun?
Yeah, but they're not in my house.
Where are they at?
They're at my dad's house in North Carolina.
So, did you tell her you had one today?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Just try and scare her, or what?
Yeah, pretty much. It was stupid.
It's going to be a BMA, 26 years of age, black hair with all black clothing. He's also wearing a black hat.
Any weapons on yourself? I didn't have no gun. No, I didn't say anything. Do you have anything on you now? No. Okay. I just want to clarify that. I didn't have no gun.
Where did you find all the credit cards?
When I was walking right there.
So you found the credit, but there's happened to be a robbery over there, and you found credit cards and stuff. And
Well, it was on the floor. I picked it up. If you seen credit cards on the floor, you pick it up too.
What exactly happened?
I don't speak English very good.
Okay.
He was asking her for a purse and he pointed a gun at her.
Took what he wanted, mostly credit cards and the IDs, out of the wallet from the purse, ditched everything that he didn't want.
That's when I got the call, swung around to the edge of the building. Just told him, hey, dude, you want to stop for a second? That's where he started juking. Started running, that's why I started chasing after him.
Both victims 100% identified you as the suspect, okay?
3, we have another positive.
3, okay? And they saw a gun. They saw you hold the gun to their person, all right? And then the security guard saw you fire the gun.
And you have the female victim's credit cards in your possession, hiding in the bushes near the crime.
The security guard's actually doing a pretty good job keeping up with him.
Yeah, he is.
There he's reaching in his pants.
Yep.
So he pulls out the gun and shoots. See the muzzle flash.
Yeah. And, wow, he turns and fires. I mean, he just missed him. I mean, he tried to kill this guy. There's no doubt about it.
There's an overwhelming amount of evidence against you.
Now we're going to go back. One of our deputies down here on a traffic stop.
Should I go and step out here for me? Okay, nothing illegal on you, sir?
No.
All right. Nothing stuffed in your bra or anything like that? You're wearing a bra, right?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. The reason we're talking right now is because you're lying about your name and date of birth. Okay? Yeah, you are. Okay.
I guess I'm going to jail because that's my name.
All right, sir. Turn around.
Right. Can you at least get me not where this go,
Put
please?
your hands behind your back, sir.
You tell us the truth and we can avoid all this. You're not 6'3", you're not 230 pounds, you're not that guy in that photo. I need you to be honest with me. What is your real name?
Let me put some clothes on, I'll tell you everything.
You have my word that we will give you your clothes.
Before we go in the car, right?
Absolutely. You might not even be going to jail.
Let me ask you this. Why would you lie about your name? Do you have warrants?
Yeah.
Hit and run, non-injury traffic collision where a vehicle crashed into a tree and the male driver fled the scene.
He's wearing a blue jacket that says LA, you know, like the LA Dodgers. Big letters, LA.
Okay.
And he's a Mexican guy. He's got a shaved head.
Who's the guy with the LA jacket on that I just saw back here? 1932, I'll be out with the suspect.
What was that? Excuse me, suspect what?
Suspect what?
Yeah, you excuse me, suspect what?
What
you mean, suspect?
Did you crash your car down here?
No, sir, I did not.
I got an eyewitness that did see
I don't
you.
know what you're talking about. My knee's kind of hurting, sir.
Why's your knee hurting?
I heard it earlier today.
Did you heard it when you crashed the car down here?
No, sir.
And I would say it's not drivable any longer.
And then you saw him climb out of the
And then
car?
I saw him climb directly out of the window.
Okay.
And stumble over here, kind of, and pull up his pants, and then walk out across the street and walk down the street. Yeah, that's him.
You know you're under arrest, obviously.
Forrest, what are you up to, man?
Forrest,
I'm not doing anything.
I know, but you're hanging in a place you shouldn't be hanging.
I'm just asking for some change.
Put your hand, put your
out.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
There's nothing in there, I swear to God.
I just suck him out your mouth.
Immediately you see me, you go straight to your mouth, start chugging the water. Just thirsty?
You got a couple down, right? For your own health, for your own health. I'm serious.
How many did you get down?
A couple, but it's all right. I've done it before. You just got, I triple rap them.
It's about 3304.
Torn shirt and possibly blood on his face.
She scratched your face? No, she didn't scratch. She broke a mirror on my face. She smoked my last cigarette. I told her not to.
Is there a reason I'm being arrested when I've been assaulted?
We'll get down to that in just a second.
Tell them how you busted my jaw, Christopher.
Wait.
Christopher, go on over here.
Water on me. Where's my boy, Christopher?
Okay.
Chris, can I get a quick recap of how this whole thing transpired?
Oh, it was about a cigarette, all right?
Okay.
Well, what
were you guys doing? Driving home from the park or something?
Yeah, we're driving home from the lake, and it was the last cigarette she was smoking. I gave it to her. She kept flashing it in my face, teasing me with it. So she had it in my face real close. I heard it and grabbed it, and then she just snapped real quick, and then grabbed the mirror, smashed me in the face with it. The mirror right here. Now there's no mirror. There is no mirror now.
She pulled it off the window.
Yeah, I don't know. She must have some strength or something, but
it's just some
strength.
What happened tonight?
He came back to get me to throw the cops at me here, so I'd go to jail and he'd have my house.
Heading to a physical/verbal fight. Don't know any more on that. We're gonna go check it out. And why are we here?
Because she took off. All I want is my phone so I can call my mom, tell me, send me a ticket to go home. I can't deal with this no more. She beat her dad up yesterday. Hey. She tried to rip my stereo out of my room. She threw a tree at me. She threw my tree at me. She picked up my computer monitor and threw it at me.
You were inside and they came, knocked on the door?
My husband was like, honey, and I look out my window and that truck tried to run that young lady over.
Did she try to run you over with her vehicle?
Yes, she did, officer. I had to run through all of that. And when I ran through there, them people seen me and I said, can you please call the cops? She's trying to run me over.
Okay.
I'm scared for my life.
What's happened out here?
I don't know. This wasn't done before I left.
Then you just went ahead and threw everything out?
That's right, I did.
Okay.
I bought it. She shouldn't have nothing but a mattress on that floor the way that she treats us.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What happened down there? Because there's tire marks everywhere.
Because she was running from me. I just want my phone to call my mom.
So we received a call about two subjects outside fighting. Hey, what happened to your face?
We were wrestling.
That guy, he is her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
This is the current boyfriend. I ain't got no reason to holler at her or them youngins like that. Yeah. So I got tired of it. Right. Because he ain't finna sit there and tell my step youngins, I'm like, he gonna bust him in the mouth and all, or tell my girlfriend he's gonna slap out of her. Right. Ain't nobody in this world gonna do that. They all live together in the same house. The kids are neither of theirs. He's been calling himself stepdaddy. He's been calling himself stepdaddy. So, current boyfriend got mad that ex-boyfriend's telling the kids what to do. Okay. And that's where everything escalated and they started hitting each other. It gets confusing, okay? So I'd probably look for another living arrangement, okay?
We just got a call of a white female in a white tank top supposedly hitting people in a parking lot. She's reportedly drunk.
Some 8th grade girl threatened to beat her butt, and I'm like, Brianna, just don't worry about it. She goes, well, Mommy, the 8th grade girl was going to get a 27-year-old beat my butt. I'm like, what? This was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
A little come last week, same thing again. Now this week, again.
I'll be there in a minute. Stay back there.
That girl right there.
Okay, I'll take
and
care of it in a minute.
looking girl with the hat backwards.
She was punching everybody in the face coming out the door. She says, I'm going to sue you guys. And then she was, as you can see, she was sitting there calling me a and everything.
She comes in here belligerent. She causes problems. Usually my husband and myself can take care of it.
But this time, it was above and beyond. She broke our office door. She kicked me. She punched my DJ. I can give you a number of 15 skate guards and children that she assaulted.
She threatened her the first time, and now tonight she hits her. I'm very upset. I want to press charges, and I personally like to beat her myself, but I'm not going to do that.
We talked to everybody inside. We got witnesses. We got statements. There's a whole bunch of different stories. We're going to take you with us. Okay.
Got a fight call coming from dispatch over here at these apartments over here between a mother and a son.
He fell on his own, nobody.
Hey guys, everybody over here.
She's tagged and everything. I got
Yeah. Get over here. Get back. Down. Now you're going to jail for assault.
Damn. I didn't assault nobody.
You did right in front of me. You tackled the dude and got him to the ground.
If you think I belong in prison,
you going to jail. You're not going to prison.
So he fell down, or did someone hit him?
Nobody hit him. They basically, he did all that to himself trying to fight.
So he was trying to fight him, and he just tripped and fell?
Yeah, because he's drunk.
And that caused his head injury?
Yeah.
You're under arrest for simple assault right now.
I didn't assault nobody.
And for public intoxication.
I didn't assault nobody.
Okay.
I love you.
All right.
I said I love you.
I love you too, man, but right now you're going to come to the seat.
Take me to prison. Take me to jail.
Just ran the registered owner, and it looks like he's got a suspended license, so we're going to stop and talk to him.
Hey, Dad, can you come out front? I just got pulled over.
He doesn't need to come out front. Why is your license suspended?
My license is suspended?
Yeah.
This. No, that. They're not taking my car.
Come on. Stop.
No, you don't understand. I'm not going to go back.
You really do have a temper on you.
I hope I break my face.
Don't break your face. Just sit back there and relax, okay?
So I'm 100% going to jail.
Yeah. Watch your knee. Sir?
I'm in my
Sir? You need to go home right now.
Patrick, go home. Let me tell you.
You need to go home.
Okay, let's go.
Stop, Patrick. I don't need you in jail, too.
Sir, you need to go home now.
What are you doing?
Going home. That's what I'm doing. I walked away.
Come on.
God, Patrick!
Like father, like son.
Like father, like son.